Hello, you're welcome to this episode of answering critical relationship questions. I want to believe you found last week's session fruitful and useful. Yes, we'll be continuing today. Yeah, I have a little stuff here. So we'll be continuing today on how to resolve relationship conflicts. That's the question we are answering today. And the first thing I mentioned last week was understanding, and I said that to understand, you need to stand under. To really understand your partner, you need to understudy them. And I said that there are two things you need to understand about your partner. The first is that your partner is doing the best what they know, and secondly is that your partner is different from you. If you didn't listen to last week's session, please go back to my channel and listen to it because it's so powerful. Today I will be talking about something that maybe I should have even mentioned first before talking about understanding, and that's the willingness to resolve the conflicts. This is so important and is so critical because two cannot work together except they agree. So there has to be a willingness from both parties to want to resolve the conflicts before these conflicts are resolved. Because I tell people, how well can one person build a house, particularly a relationship, if the other person is bent on destroying it? How well can one build a house if one person is bent on destroying the house being built by the other person? So how well can one build a relationship if the other person is bent on destroying the relationship? That's why I sometimes don't blame people who are divorced, because divorce many times is as a result of one willing partner and another unwilling partner. Okay, sometimes yes, it's both unwilling partners or both, but many times it is one willing partner against an unwilling partner, and there is really nothing much you can do in that case because it takes two to mingle. It takes two to have a relationship or a marriage. So it actually boils down to a willingness from both parties to want to resolve that conflict or a series of conflicts before it can get resolved. So there has to be a willingness on both ends. And I tell people that there is no issue or conflict that cannot be resolved in a relationship or marriage. I come again with that. There is no issue or conflict that cannot be resolved. Every relationship conflict can be resolved, but it has to be with two willing people ready to take it head on. So really, irreconcilable differences is a myth, right? It's a myth, because if two people are willing, there is nothing that is irreconcilable. Everything is irreconcilable, everything is mendable, everything is repairable. So there has to be two willing people ready to work things out. When there is a will, there is always a way. That's where we ended in today's session. Yeah, it was fast. Please don't miss next week's session as we begin to talk about how we can make use of the tool of communication in resolving relationship conflict. Thank you very much. If you found it useful, you know what to do already. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a wonderful time.